This paper spinner toy is part of my 6-part Folding Frenzy lesson series. I have one video that summarizes all 6 parts and individual videos for all 6 projects. I'm also probably going to throw in 2 bonus projects. So here's how you do it. You want to use a thin paper. Copy paper will do. It's the perfect size and the perfect weight. You don't want to go too heavy because you're going to have to fold it all up. The first thing you're going to do is fold this in half and cut it into 2 pieces. That's going to be enough to make 1 spinner, but I like mine to be 2-colored, so I'm actually going to do this twice. I'm also going to illustrate what I'm doing here by drawing this on. I usually make some of these guides for the students to follow. So your first step is to cut right there. So I could have 2 halves of the same piece of paper, but I like to have it 2 colors, so I cut up 2 pieces of paper and I'm using half of each one. This works out well because the students can trade and share and not have to cut out a new piece of paper every time. The next step is to take both halves and fold each one in half. In the next step, it's very important that both of these match. So I'm going to fold this corner down. Get that nice and smooth. We always talk about craftsmanship with these Folding Frenzy projects, that it's very important to get your folds perfect. And so you want to fold this one like this as well. Don't do it like that or it's not going to fold together. You need to make sure both sides are pointing the same direction. Doesn't matter which direction they're pointing, but make sure they match. Then on the other end, you're going to do the opposite. Make a nice point, smooth it down. The crisper your folds, the nicer it's going to come together. So we've got these diagonal lines. And then we're going to fold this up into a square. Press it down nice and tight. Now here's where you can see that it's very important that everything is pointing the same way, because you're going to put it together in a pinwheel. Take the bottom, go to the right, the top, and this last one is going to have to come over and get tucked right in there. That makes a nice little packet, but that is not going to spin. So to get to the spinner part, you need to fold it in right along that diagonal. Fold it in right along that diagonal. Then turn it over. Fold it in on the square. Turn it. Fold it in on the square. And then this is naturally going to be able to squeeze. Got to do a little sculpting and squeezing. And there you go. I did this demo with colored paper. My earlier sample was with patterned paper, but if you just want to use white copy paper, which is the easiest, you can just have your students draw a design on it after it's folded. This is going to allow them to play with some cool visual effects. This is a terrific project because it costs virtually nothing. It fits into the larger Folding Frenzy objective, which is to take something that is flat and manipulate it into something that not only is 3D, but something that is 3D, moving, and dynamic. And once students know how to do it, they're going to want to do it all the time. It's a great early finisher or a great sub-project. Be sure to check out my Folding Frenzy master video and all of my individual projects. And as always, I will remind you that I am posting my entire curriculum online. If you like, subscribe, and comment, these videos are going to be more likely to show up in your search and in your feed. Heidi How is a channel by an art teacher for art teachers. So I encourage you to add your own experience. We love to see your ideas in the comments. Post pictures of your own folding project, and let's have a discussion that will benefit us all. I'm Heidi How, and this is Paper Spinners.